This is Chris Perry, and I'm here for another history moment. Today, I am graced with the presence of Glas Durboraw.
Yes.
Glas and I go way back. We were actually in Dr. Walter Ward's ancient religion seminar in grad school.
Yes.
And at that time, you were working on your anthropology history degree. Is that correct?
Yes, it was a master's in the anthropology of peace and human rights that we have here at UAB.
That's fantastic. And now, Glas is working on his second master's degree in history.
I am working on a master's in history here at UAB. It helps that I'm a UAB employee, so I'm getting free schooling, and I don't have to pay taxes if it's less than $5,000 and some odd dollars a year. So it's in my best interest to take classes, though of course education itself is rewarding just for what it is.
Exactly. And that's all UAB employees. Remember that. You should come take, especially history, but anything, but history is important. Now, also, today is Veterans Day. At the time we're recording this, it is Veterans Day, and you are a veteran.
I am.
And that's fantastic. Now, you have an interesting take on Veterans Day, right? I mean, you have an interesting some information. What is Veterans Day to you?
What is Veterans Day to me? Well, let's take a look at where it came from.
Okay.
On the 11th day at the 11th hour, back in 1918, we had the armistice. And
Yes.
initially, this day was used as Armistice Day to remember World War I.
Yes.
Here in Birmingham, about 72 years ago or so, we wound up with the first Veterans Day parade as a celebration of Veterans Day.
Yeah.
And Veterans Day has since come to recognize people in uniformed service. And you've got Memorial Day in the early summer or springtime, and you've got Veterans Day about this time frame. And there's also Armed Services Day too.
Service was during what time period you were talking about?
I usually describe it as the Reagan years, though
Okay.
I served from the early 1980s to the
Okay.
early 1990s. So it
Oh,
also
okay.
overlapped George Herbert Walker Bush, late
Okay.
president that passed
All right.
away last year.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
You can.
There you go. Well, this has been another special Veterans Day version of the History Moment. Remember, UAB history lives here.